Let's see what we are at. We're at high level. Let's go to low. Start from the beginning. And see what the frames per second is. 100 and whatever. 95, 80 something. Obviously much smoother, but the detailed graphics are horrible. Like as expected. Let's go to medium. Much better. About 44 frames a second, 47. Look at the CPU. CPU is pegged, almost all of them, at 100%. This is a 3770K overclocked to 4.2 gigahertz, 32 gigs of RAM. Wow, unless the CPU is really the problem here. I mean, that's crazy, 100%. Thank God I got water cooling. All right, let's go up to high. And this is verify. Oh, let's take motion blur off. Because that's what the request was, removing motion blur. Let's upgrade here so you can actually read some stuff a little better. So if you have a 3770K, which is the 3rd generation Core i7, I really see no need to upgrade at the moment. I am waiting for the Threadripper, and that is going to be my new CPU once it becomes available. This is doing okay. It's doing about 34, 35 frames. Well, moving along here. Oh, what is that? That's pretty cool. Ooh, think not. I was able to see it from the water. It's swimming in the water, which was pretty cool. So the detail is there. So at high resolution, and we took motion blur off, ambient occlusions, all these options we're leaving on because that's what the settings are for that. For high, well, now it's custom because I removed motion blur. But let's go back. Let's go to Epic, and you'll see that it's all those particular options are on. But I'm going to leave motion blur off because that's what everybody says. So we'll put on Epic and remove motion blur. But everything else is the same. Wow, this is chugging along. I mean, 25s. If you really needed to have all the eye candy turned on, I guess 25 frames per second is okay. It's like a movie. It's really not that smooth. But notice the CPU. A lot less. And we're using about 5 gigs of memory on the video card. And we're running 2000 megahertz, which is correct for the memory, 1366 for the core. And we're using about 120 watts of power. I can hear the fans, they definitely kicked on. And I can feel the heat pumping off of the video. I got the side panel off. Now we drop down to 18, 19 frames a second. So there's a lot more stuff going on here. I'm trying to really beat the crap out of this thing just to see what it could do. I'll go in the water. Hopefully it'll be a little deeper. That's what I'm trying to. Oh, here we go. I'm tired. I have no stamina left. Running too long. And I'm overweighted at the same time. So, anyway, as you can clearly see, the RX580 is working its ass off. Let's go back down to, let's see, let's do this. So unchecking all those boxes didn't do anything. Just made the CPU work a heck of a lot harder. I missed one. All right. Wow. That kicked it up a little bit. No, not really. Well, it put less load on the CPU and more load on the GPU with all those options turned on. I mean, I guess it's okay. I mean, I don't know. I like to play with, 30, 40 frames a second, not 18. But granted, it does look nice, though. But just not pushing the frames per second well enough. Let's go back to high. And I think this would be the... Take motion blur off. So high level, this is decent. 30, oh, it's actually freezing. That's not me. Hello. Well, that's interesting. Getting some freezing there. So getting about 35 to 40 frames a second, but the CPU was pretty much pegged at that moment there. So it's really not mainly GPU at the moment, it's mainly CPU by turning off some of those options and stuff. I have a halfway decent processor, I mean, I've been gaming on this for a long time. I don't know, what do you guys think? Please comment below. I'm curious what you guys think. Hopefully you guys will see this link, this video, and make some heavy-duty comments. If you need more information or whatever else you guys need, please comment below, and I will make that video accordingly. I'm a person who loves eye candy. I crank everything up all the time because that's, when you have NVIDIA, you never really have to really worry about what options you select because it just works all the time. I do have a 980 titanium, and I just max everything out, and it just rips it to shreds. So if there's something you need me to do with the RX580, let me know, and I will create another video. So list what you want me to do below, and I'll take care of it for you. I have no problem doing it. It's relatively simple to do. I just pull all the cards out, pop in this one in the main PCI Express slot, power it on. I have a specific drive just for this particular card. So I have a 2 terabyte drive just for gaming for the RX580. So whatever you guys need, let me know, and I'll do it for you. Again, guys, this is JoeteckTips on ARK using the RX580 in different graphical settings. JoeteckTips, we are out. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. Take care.